Hi, hello, welcome. My name's Randy and I love everything crochet. And if you love everything crochet, you should definitely subscribe to my channel and go follow my Instagram, which is linked down below. Now, today we have potentially my last fall / Halloween crochet tutorial of the year. I will be doing a lot of gifting ideas coming up here soon. So if you're looking for gifts to crochet for people, that will be my next thing I will be working on. But until then, this I think you could definitely give as a gift as well. This is a pumpkin bear. I'm still working on my embroidery abilities, but he is super cute anyways. And then he has little pumpkins on his feet. I think he turned out so cute. I will definitely be making another version of this for Christmas and gifting, because this is such a cute little guy, especially for a child. But yeah, so today we'll be making a fall / Halloween project. I have one more I would like to make before Halloween, which is on Friday. But until then, I also want you guys to get excited because it is going to be Christmas after that. So you go Halloween, Christmas, then you pause for a day for Thanksgiving, and then you go back into Christmas. So yes, if you are looking for some crochet gifting ideas, that is coming. But until then, let's go ahead and crochet this teddy bear. And before I start, everything I used is in the description box down below in case it's not clear throughout the video. I used a skein and a half of yarn for him. Actually, I used less than a skein and a half of yarn for him. I used just extra acrylic yarn for that and the nose. And I only used single crochet stitches. So let's go ahead and get started. For this project, we are starting out with Premier Little Bunny yarns. This is in the color Teddy Bear, which is perfect since we're making a teddy bear. I still have quite a bit of this yarn left. I don't know if I have enough for the project I bought it for, so I'm going to use it for some other ideas I randomly have on a Tuesday, because today is Tuesday and I had this idea while I was sitting on my couch wanting to crochet rather than scrolling on my phone. I do have a project I need to frog and redo, but why do that when you can start a new project? So we're going to use this yarn. We're going to use once it decides to adjust, a 5.5 millimeter hook, and we are going to do a magic ring and put 8 stitches into the center stitch. I got a stitch marker, so we're going to go into the center, put 8 stitches all the way around. So 2, 3, 4, 5, actually, I think I can only fit 6. Fit whichever one fits appropriately where you're basically touching that. And so I could only fit 6, so we're going to do 12 stitches into the next round because we are increasing. So we're going to put 2 stitches in every stitch. When I say 2 stitches in a stitch, I mean put the first one in, go back to that same stitch, put in a second one. So I did 2 there, and then I'm going to go into the next stitch, do 1, then 2, and go into the next, doing 1, then 2, and we're going to repeat that all the way around, so I should have 12 stitches total. The next round we are still increasing, but this time we're doing 2 stitches into the first. So go into the first, go mark my stitch, then go back into the first for a second one, and then we're going to do a single stitch into the next one. So 1 and 1, then 2 stitches into the next, go back into that, then a single stitch, and we're going to repeat that pattern all the way around. And now for the rest of our expanding, I will do short form to speed up the process a little bit. Next round, 2 stitches in the first, then 1, 2 single stitches, 2 stitches in the next, then 2 single, repeating all the way around. Next round, 2 stitches in the first, then 1, 2, 3 single stitches, 2 stitches in the next, then 1, 2, 3 single, repeating all the way around. Next round, 2 stitches in the first, then 1, 2, 3, 4 single stitches, 2 stitches in the next, and 4 single, repeating all the way around. Now we are going to just do a single stitch in every stitch, repeating all the way around. I think this is going to be the side of the head, but I have not fully decided if I want this to be like where the neck will be, or if I want this to be the side. Still to be determined. So I'm going to start out by doing a single stitch in every stitch, repeating all the way around, and I'll tell you how many rounds I do of that in the next clip. I did 6 rounds of staying the same, so a single stitch in every stitch. This is going to be the face. I decided that was going to be where we attach to the body, so here will be the face, and now we are going to start our decreases. So after your 6 rounds of staying the same, we are going to decrease 2 stitches into 1, go through our first stitch, pull a loop through, go through our second stitch, pull a loop through, so you'll have 3 loops all the way on, then pull all the way, creating 1 single stitch. So when I say reduce 2 stitches into 1, that is what I mean. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 single stitches. Then reduce 2 stitches into 1. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we'll repeat that pattern all the way around. Next round, reduce 2 stitches into 1, then 4 single stitches, then reduce 2 stitches into 1, then 4 single, repeating all the way around. I went ahead and added the eyes. They, I believe, are 10mm eyes. But I also went ahead and stuffed a little bit so I know how large the opening is, but I'm going to once again decrease. So decrease 2 stitches into 1, then 1, 2, 3 single stitches, decrease 2 stitches in 1, then 3 single, repeating all the way around. And you can either embroider on the eyes or use safety eyes like I did. We will add a piece after the fact for the nose. So there's that. Unless you want to go ahead and embroider on the nose, or like the nose and mouth, you can do that, but I'm going to do that separately. You also don't have to stuff quite yet. I just like to do it at this point because it sometimes helps open up the opening a little more to show you how much room you actually have. Next round, decrease 2 stitches into 1, then 1, 2 single stitches, decrease 2 stitches into 1, then 2 single, repeating all the way around. I finished stuffing, and now I'm going to decrease 2 stitches into 1, single stitch, decrease 2 stitches in 1, then a single, repeating all the way around. After that last round, you want to seal up the top. I also went ahead and did an ear so I could figure out what we want to do. So we sealed up the top, and now I'm going to add the nose and mouth. Now for the ears, this is just 1/2 of one of the ears, and we are going to do a starting chain of 5, and then we are going to do 2 rows of 4 single stitches. So starting chain of 5, then 2 rows of 4 single stitches. For the third row, we are going to decrease 2 stitches into 1, and then decrease 2 stitches into 1, which should kind of round off the top. And then you'll just take a yarn needle and you'll weave the 2 pieces together. For the body, we'll start with a magic ring and put 6 stitches into the center. We are then going to increase, so 2 stitches in the first, 2 stitches in the second, third, fourth, fifth, taking 6 stitches, 2 stitches in the first, then single stitch, then 2 stitches in the next, then a single, repeating all the way around. Next round, continue to increase, 2 stitches in the first, then 1, 2 single stitches, 2 stitches into the next, then 2 single, repeating the pattern all the way around. 2 stitches in the first, then 1, 2, 3 single stitches, then 2 stitches in the next, then 3 single, repeating all the way around. For the next round, 2 stitches in the first, then 1, 2, 3, 4 single stitches, then 2 stitches in the next, then 4, repeating all the way around. The last round of expanding / increasing is 2 stitches in the first, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 single stitches, then 2 stitches in the next, and 5 single, repeating all the way around. So I stopped at 4 for the head, stopping at 5 for the body because I want, this is going to be kind of like the butt where he sits. I want this to be slightly larger than the head. So that's why we'll do one more size larger so it's not too drastically big compared to the head.
Because my dad got me the GLE, and I said I wanted the G-Wagon. He was like, no,
Now, similarly to the head, we are done expanding, so we're just going to do a single stitch in every stitch all the way around to build up, and I will do a single stitch in every stitch for a to be determined amount of rounds, which I'll tell you in the next clip. I did 8 rounds of staying the same, a single stitch in every stitch, repeating all the way around. And this is gonna kind of be my base. I now want to decrease a little bit to kind of go inward so the head can sit nicely on top. So we are going to decrease 2 stitches in a 1, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then decrease 2 stitches in 1, then 6 single, repeating all the way around. Next round, we're gonna decrease again, decrease 2 stitches in a 1, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 single stitches, then decrease 2 stitches in 1, then 5, repeating all the way around. After those 2 rounds of decreasing, we are just going to do a single stitch in every stitch, repeating all the way around for a to be determined amount of rounds, which I'll let you know in the next clip. I did 6 rounds of single stitch in every stitch, repeating all the way around, and now I need 2 more rounds of decreasing because the opening is still a little too large to match up with our head. So I'm going to decrease 2 stitches into 1, then 1, 2, 3, 4 single stitches, then 2 stitches into 1, then 1, 2, 3, 4, repeating all the way around. Last round for the body, we're going to decrease 2 stitches into 1, then 1, 2, 3 single stitches, then decrease 2 stitches in 1, then 3 single, repeating all the way around. And then we'll cut and tie off our yarn, but we're not going to stuff it yet because we are going to embroider our pumpkins on next. For the pumpkins, I'm starting with the orange, and you can do as many as you like. I did 1, 2, and I'm going to do a third right here, and I'm basically just picking a like stitch and then a stitch to go back and forth through a few times to kind of create the center, like so. So I went back and forth through the same spot 5 times, and then I went slightly off from where I am, and I'm gonna basically do the same thing to kind of give it a shape more like this. This one I did not do a very good job of. I might have to go back to redo that, but you'll kind of want to go back and forth a few times. You want to give it like a little bit of a space between, so it kind of gives the lumps on the side look kind of more of a pumpkin. And then after the one side, you'll switch sides and do the same thing, and then you are done with your pumpkin, and we just need to add a little bit of green, so we'll just do like a small stem and go through it twice. Once you are done with your embroidery, you'll want to stuff it. I did not stuff it all the way because I will finish stuffing once I mostly attach the head, and I'm going to just use my yarn needle and attach the head to the body. For the arms, we're going to start with a magic ring, and we're going to put 8 stitches into the center. After putting 8 stitches into the center, we're now going to increase by putting 2 stitches in every stitch. So 2 stitches in the first, 2 stitches in the second, 2 in the third, all the way around. So you'll have a total of 16 stitches. And after that round of increasing with 2 stitches in every stitch, we are going to stay the same for 10 rounds to create more of like an arm shape. So we'll do 10 more rounds of 16 stitches. So single stitch in every stitch. So we can have an arm like this. And we'll do that twice because we want one, then a second arm. The last thing we need to do is the feet. Now, adding the pumpkin is optional. You can just do a regular brown foot like I did with the paws, but I thought this would just be a cute extra detailing for it. So if you want to do the pumpkin, you want to start with orange yarn. If you're just going to do regular feet, you just start with the yarn that you use for the bear. Now I'm doing a magic ring, and then I'm going to put 6 stitches into the center. Once you put 6 stitches into the center, you're going to increase by putting 2 stitches in the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth, increasing to 12 stitches. Next, I switched to brown, and now I'm going to do one more round of increasing. I'm going to do 2 stitches in the first, then a single, then 2 stitches in the next, then a single, repeating that pattern all the way around. So this past round should have had 18 stitches, and now we are going to do 8 rounds of 18, so just a single stitch in every stitch, repeating all the way around for 8 rounds. And then once you do that, and then once the foot is all done, I just went back and forth through a single stitch, like a single round, to add like the stem of the pumpkin for a little added detailing. And then I'm going to stuff the legs and stitch them on, and then our bear is done. Once you attach the legs, your pumpkin bear is all done. It's a little hard to see his details. I should have done a little something different for the green, so it kind of looks like he has orange spots, but he's still cute either way. If you enjoyed this video, you should definitely subscribe to my channel and go follow my Instagram. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye!